Hi, I'm Gerard Evans, co-author of the Turning Point book, which is a book about mindfulness co-written with Jon Wilde. I'm going to read you a little audio selection here, and this is we're kind of meeting the book about halfway here, and this is kind of reflecting on how mindfulness is beginning to grow in my life when I was learning about it. So here's some reflections. Walking down the local high street here in Lewes, which is in East Sussex in the UK, I spent so much time in my head, oblivious to pretty much everything except the autopilot that got me across roads safely and ensured I didn't bump into other people and that kind of thing. Now, Lewes High Street is beautiful. It's a beautiful high street. It's full of delightful little shops and it's caressed by beautiful green hills and valleys on the horizon. Always visible, but seldom seen, and less appreciated when my brain was elsewhere all the time. Now, mindfully walking along, I'm now aware of my body, of where the strains are in my legs and my back as I walk, of the tap, tap, tap of my feet as they make contact with the pavement. And as this method brings me into my body, it also brings me into the present. And suddenly I notice all the beauty that's surrounding me. I notice the people on the other end of the dog lead, where before I only ever noticed the dogs, who I would say incidentally are our mindful role models. I look up sometimes when I only used to look ahead, and I see all kinds of things I haven't seen before. In time, I actually got rid of my car. Now, you don't have to do this obviously, but I did. No more road rage, no more tiring trips on the motorway, no more car-related bills. Instead, I get the bus or the train. And this way I actually feel more connected to people. I'm blessed with the opportunity to smile at the bus driver and my fellow passengers, to commit random acts of kindness when the opportunities present themselves. And waiting for the bus is no longer an issue, because I'm not waiting. I'm no longer waiting. I'm doing whatever I'm doing until the bus arrives. And if the bus is late, no matter. Spending that time in the now makes it far more pleasurable for me, whatever the weather. As an aside, after I wrote this, I saw a lovely bit of graffiti on a bus stop that simply said, if you are living in the present, you never wait. Which I thought was lovely. Back to the book. I often do body scans on the bus, which has the effect of making long journeys a good thing. It's about the journey now, rather than hurrying to the destination. The now, not the future. And on our local buses, there are some seats on the bus that face sideways rather than the usual forwards or backwards positions. And I love those, because they're a great reminder that it's about the moment right now. It's not about how long I've been on the bus. It's not about how long till I get off. As the song says, give up yourself unto the moment. The time is now.